My name is Michael John Stanley. I'm a competitive Masters distance runner, and I'm launching a brand new show called Masters Running Revelations, a short and sweet 5 to 10 minute weekly show dedicated to revealing key running tips and stories specifically focused on helping middle-aged runners get stronger and faster. This is Masters Running Revelations. This show will be divided into 3 segments. Number 1, and by far the most important, recovery drink of the week. Every week I'll highlight an IPA, or a beer, or whatever whatever person comes on as a guest, whatever their favorite beer is, because we all know that a master's sweet embrace is beer after a race. Oh, by the way, beer of the week. The reason why I picked Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is because this is the first Pale Ale I ever had in my life. I think it's the first nationally distributed one from what I remember several years ago, before I was even a master. And that's why I picked this one, because it's just the first one and it's good and it's kind of my go-to. So anyway, number 2, informative. Tip of the week, an actual running tip as specific to us masters as possible. And number 3, tell one helpful, meaningful, or informative story related to Masters running. I plan on bringing a lot of variety to the show, including interviews with world-class Masters elites, some up-and-coming Masters, as well as some helpful tips from and for the beginners out there who may be just trying to get off the couch. So in anticipation of this historical release, please subscribe on the link here, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram, and please feel free to comment or suggest any show ideas that you'd like more information on, and I'll try to do my best to cover that subject either through my own personal experience or bring in a special guest who has that experience in that subject matter. Now in 2 weeks, our first episode will be dedicated to, this is pretty serious now, the poo problem. I'm not sure it gets much worse than getting part way into a race, being on your goal, and then realizing there's just no way to keep going without pulling over and shedding that excess weight. And you know what? The more people I talk to, the more stories I hear about this rising epidemic. And therefore, I'm dedicating my first show to this subject matter accordingly. Next week, I'll release a short pre-show that highlights my own running story from a high school runner to 25 years later shedding over 70 pounds as a 42-year-old in pursuit of my first Boston qualifier, to my current pursuit of becoming a national champion with the Cal Coast Masters Elite team. So until then, may the Lord bless you and keep you injury-free.